it's not, man. It's not. Day 1344. Yeah, day 1344. Friday. Made it to the end of the week. Got an extended weekend, which is nice. Yeah, and it. What doing, bruv? You know what? It's my fault. I will take ownership. Pita bread. Yeah, made it to the end of the week. Thank the Lord. It's been a bit tumultuous out in the world of politics. Angela Rayner, Deputy Prime Minister, has stepped down due to some, I don't know the ins and outs of it, something to do with her potentially not paying enough tax or as much tax as she should have with, I think, a second property. Now, again, I don't know if it's like a legal thing. I suspect it is more just optics, as things are in politics. You know, similar to like the Jimmy Carr thing, where like I don't think any laws were necessarily broken, but it looks a little bit dubious. It looks like, you know, it's trying to pull a bit of a fast one. Which, you know, if it is the case, then I hear it, but you know, boy, politics is mad. Politics is actually mad. Yeah, and Trump, this guy, he's attempting to rename the what is it? The Department of Defense, the Department of War. That's the new name he wants to call it, which is, I mean, yeah, it is essentially that is kind of what it does. And you know, it's going to have the same kind of outcomes, because America is all about war. But it's just amusing, man. Department of Defense, which is, you know, a name we've come to know, and it's been that name for, well, years and years and years. It's just a funny name change, man. Which he seems more, the name is apparently more apt, which I would actually agree with. Again, this is what America does. But yeah, it's just a bit amusing, really. A bit comical, as the man, or the orange man, is. But yeah, that was that. Work was very quiet, very, very quiet. As Fridays are normally extra quiet. Yeah. But all in all, it was cool. My eating has been garbage today, so I'm literally just about to eat some food now. It's ready in the microwave, nice and hot. No shortage of food here. Blessed be. Did I say shopping came yesterday? Ordered a whole heap of things, man. Over £200 worth of stuff. Yeah, some good stuff as well. Some good stuff. But that was yesterday. What am I saying today? Crypto. My liquidity pool, or my liquidity position, is now officially out of range. Sad times. Although before it went out of range, I accumulated another $100, so which stands at, the amount that I haven't claimed yet stands at $500. Well, a bit over $500. And yeah, so I did about $100 today, which was beautiful. But yeah, my position is now out of range, so I now have a decision to make, which, as much as it's kind of annoying and it sucks, these things are important, because again, much like in my job role, if you don't deal with issues or difficult cases, and you're only just getting, you know, kind of straightforward stuff, then you won't know how to cope when something more challenging or complex comes your way, or an unfamiliar situation. So I think it is very good. Again, as annoying as it is actually a good thing for you to deal with different changes of circumstance, whether it's complex, unusual, strange, which I guess you could class as unusual, or yeah, just something different, you know. so you know how to kind of pivot and I guess even prepare yourself. So yeah, I'm out of range. So now I either decide, do I rebalance or do I wait for price to potentially go back into range? Which I think I'm going to opt for the second one. I'm going to leave it for at least maybe a day or two. Keep an eye on stuff. And if things are looking like they're moving way far to the upside, then I'll probably go and rebalance. Only for it to probably just bloody pull back and me to fall out of range again. But hey ho. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So I'm gonna, again, with the liquidity providing, I'm going to try and get back to what I was initially doing when I had my first position before I dumped it all into bloody Vine. Just patience, slow and steady wins the race. So I'm gonna try and be patient, see if it goes back in to my range, and then yeah, just go according to that. Really, obviously, I fully acknowledge that the prices are, well, yes, they're still not a far cry, but they're still a way off of, kind of all-time highs. So I kind of want stuff to be ranging for a bit before we start going into price discovery mode, or all-time highs and then price discovery mode. I want to accumulate. I want to get used to this cash flow for a bit more, But yeah, we'll see. But regardless of me going out of range, it's good. It's good. I think in total I probably amassed about, it may be over $1,000 now, it may actually be over $1,000, which is phenomenal. I'm actually making money, flipping hell. Good Lord, all it took was me to do some stuff. But yeah, anywho, I'm babbling now. I need to eat. I need to upload this video as well. It's 11:32, so I've got time. But yeah, tomorrow, actually, I'll speak on the weekend. So birthday coming up, mine. But tomorrow, that's Sunday. Also, everyone's going to be alerted because the government's sending out a big old alert to everyone's phone. It's like one of those emergency things where the phone starts giving off a siren. It's a test, in case of national emergencies, I guess, like flooding or extreme weather, which is, I guess, that's extreme weather, flooding. Or just maybe terrorist attack, testing that it does hit everyone's phone or as many people's phone as possible. So it's kind of nice it coincides with the birthday, even though Sunday's a rubbish day to have a flipping birthday. But yeah, so everyone will be alerted on my birthday. You're done. But yeah, tomorrow. So my best friend, rest in peace, may he, Mr. Shamari Lyon, amazing guy. Who passed away some years back. It was, when did he pass away? Was it 2019? I think it was 2019 or 2020. It was one of them, 2019 or 2020. I think it was 2019 actually. Unless I'm going mad, or was it 2018? Flip. Everything's blending into one. But yeah. So he passed away in September. It was towards the end of September. I believe it was either the 26th or 27th. But my best friend and the family, I'm super close with the family. Known them for years. Like me and Shamari we went to like the same primary school, and we became best friends since then. And we were just kind of inseparable for a while, even though we lived like the other sides of London. But yeah, and we kept in contact, and yeah, that was my boy. I'm sure I must have made, I'm sure I have made mention of him in previous videos. I must have, but yeah, he passed away from a very rare form of cancer, renal medullary carcinoma, it was called. And I think at the time when he got it, he may have been the only person in the UK that had it at the time, and if he wasn't the only one, he was one of literally a handful. It's a super rare renal cancer of the kidneys. But yeah, loads can be said about him. But yeah, his mum does a yearly memorial thing for him. She does it in September, but she normally does it like early September, and coincidentally it kind of falls around when my birthday is. Obviously it's going to be the day before. Last year it actually fell on my birthday, which was a bit of a funny one, because it's like, yeah, I was simultaneously trying to celebrate, but then also paying respects. I mean, it's because it's black people, obviously it's a celebration, celebration of this person's life. And yeah, obviously there's going to be pure food, pure drink. There's going to be music. It's going to be like a party celebration, as it should be, because that's what he would want, no doubt. But yeah, so it's going to be good, and it's going to be a bunch of people, friends and friends of their family who, maybe you haven't seen since last year or even longer. It'll be a nice opportunity for people to get together, and just celebrate and have a good time. But no doubt there's going to be periods throughout the day or evening, particularly once more alcohol is consumed, where, it's going to be reflective and more somber and probably quite sad, as it normally is for me, each year. But yeah, I am looking forward to it, but yeah, with twinges of hesitancy and being tentative, and yeah. But yeah, that'll be tomorrow. But anyways, this is today. I'm going to eat. I'm going to upload this. That is day 1334. Wait, shoot. Yeah, day 1334. I'll catch you tomorrow for day 1335.